You've done some extensive work on the Michael Jordan 1984 Star 101 card. And you have this is a special card for you, the Star 101. Let's jump in and talk about the Star 101 card, because it's according to, the official definition, it's an XRC. It's not his rookie card. Of course, there is debate about that. A lot of people figure it's his rookie card, and 86 Fleer is a third year or whatever it would be.
Yeah.
Where do you stand today on the Star 101 card? And it's, its importance, but also its rookie card status.
Yeah. So I think it is an extremely overlooked card, unbelievably overlooked card. I was talking to a guy just yesterday about it. I think the pop count on that is it's like around 1,000 or under 1,000 that have been graded by BGS. And then you've got a few, very few, that have been graded by PSA. I think it is such an important card. Now, if someone were to say, what's my favorite between the 86 Fleer and the 84 Star, I wouldn't have an answer, because I truly do love them both. I think they go together. For so many years, you hear that debate of, do you like the 86 Fleer or do you like the 84 Star? And it's like, I don't even get into that, because I just like them both. I love MJ. So, I think it's a very important card. I do think it's his true rookie. Star was a licensed brand. If people want to, you hear the if it's not pack pulled, then it's not a true rookie. I think that there's just a fine line with that, because there's cards now that are coming out that I wouldn't consider pack pulled, that we're calling rookies. Look at some of these National Treasure, where you buy a big old box. It comes in a metal carrying case with cards on the inside, and if we're considering those packs, to me, what does a National Treasures case cost? It's what some of these are 20,000, 15,000, 10,000. The argument with stuff being pack pulled to be a rookie was that it would be widely available, right? If it was pack pulled, that meant it was available to everyone. I think when you're looking at a lot of this NT stuff, that's not widely available to everyone in the hobby, but yet we call that a rookie. So there's a lot of debate. The 86, I love it. It came out, 2 years after he'd been in the league. Star was they were the only ones producing basketball cards, and they were licensed at the time. So it's not a hill that I want to die on, because people have been debating it forever. But I think it's an awesome card, but I love them both. So,
well, in talking to you, and I've consulted you on this card because you've got me interested in it. You've influenced me on this card through your card profile and other discussions we've had, to the point where, for me, I don't own one yet, but I'm in the camp of the 86 Fleer is the true rookie card, and the Star 101 is a XRC. I'm comfortable with that for myself, but I'm at the point now where I think they complement each other. It's not one or the other. To me, it's like, I'd like to have both. I'd like to pair them together, and then I don't need to worry about it. I've got both. And what I like about the Star card is that he's not dunking or shooting. He's defending, which you never see Jordan doing on cards. So it's a very unique image or portrayal of him on the court. It is 2 years older, so it's a younger Michael Jordan in the picture. That I'm interested in. I think that's very that is alluring for me as well. And it's just got that hobby. It's a legend in the hobby itself because of all the discussion about it. So, like you said, it's not a hill you want to die on. And I get that. The comments about, when you were saying how, NT at 20K or 5K, whatever, is not widely available. I kind of agree with that. You can't get these things everywhere anymore. You can't just go into a corner store like you used to be able to do in the early 90s, in the 80s, and buy Topps baseball or Upper Deck baseball. You can't do that anymore. So Yeah, there's lots of talk, lots of points there, lots of debate available, I'm sure, and I'll look at some comments here about this, and we'll move on. We don't have to spend a lot of time on this, but it's still definitely an interesting thing, and I know you're passionate about the card itself. Never mind its status as an RC, you just love the card, so
Yeah,
I think that's worthy of discussion.
If I were 100% honest, Jeremy, when I was growing up, I didn't like the image because MJ to me needed to be flying through the air dunking. And so that card, I knew what that card was. It was so much harder to find. None of your friends had a star. Your friends did. I did have a few friends that had an 86 Fleer. But I didn't like the image because MJ needed to be flying. And so it wasn't until later on down the road when I really started to kind of look at the card and I saw that image being so much different than all the other ones we see of him. He's rebounding a ball. There's very few of those cards where he's rebounding. So anyways, I'll let you get to your comments here.
Yeah, a couple comments. T-Dot says the market dictates what the rookie is. Fair. Skeppy, the Star 101 Jordan sells for significantly more than the Fleer in equivalent grades. People in general just don't understand enough about Star cards. Yeah, they're just not as widely known and discussed. People, the 86 Fleer is on such a pedestal in the hobby now that there's really no taking it down. The Star card has no chance to take that down. I mean, things change and evolve over time, but right now it doesn't look like the Star card is going to get a chance to take it down. Abdil says NT rookies are briefcase pulls. Yeah, they're not bot pack pulls. They're briefcase pulls for sure. Albert Jones, do I have a Wayne Gretzky Sportscaster? They're super expensive. I do not. I don't like Sportscasters. They're just too big for me. Yeah, there. Terry backs me up right there. He knows. Jeremy doesn't like oversized cards. You're right. You're right. Brian Kingsley says Star versus Fleer. It's all about rarity and grade in the end. Fair enough. And Rock Latex, the photo used on the 86 Fleer card was taken from the 84-85 season, quite possibly from the same game as the Star guys. I didn't know that. Very cool information. Were you aware of that, Sean?
I've heard that. I didn't know that it could possibly be the same game, but I have heard that it was from that rookie season. I have heard that. Yeah.
And then Darren says, what about the Nike promo card as an RC? Again, to me, that came in a shoe box. That came with shoes. So it wasn't really meant to be a sports card. It was more of a promo piece, an insert. So not a card, not even a card to me, because it's just not the right size. But then I have to explain, well, I do like some mini cards, and you got the tall boys, and you got the 54 tops hockey, and the 52 tops baseball are oversized. So
right.
Anyway, the conversation can keep going on.